Yes sir, yes sir. Dat was alweer het eerste uur van de Moody Without Music stream, aflevering nummer 17 hier op Warsaw Radio Live. Het enige station waar je liefde geeft en je liefde krijgt. Vandaag doen we dat naar ELZ. En ik moet je zeggen, ik ben aan het genieten man. Pause, no homo. Ik vind dat echt een hele dope artiest. Naast dat maakt hij hele dope muziek. Want ik heb het over hem als een persoon. Hij is interessant man, ik moet je eerlijk zeggen, zoals ik al zei, het is een finalist van Loaded Lux en Hot 97 Top Shelf Freestyle Series, de tweede aflevering. En daarbij komt ook kijken dat het een hele slimme jongen is, want hij vertelde dat ondanks hij niet wist of hij zou winnen, hij ook een track had gepland staan op dezelfde dag van de uitzending, want het zou een buzz creëren. Dus voor de beginnende artiesten, wees strategisch met je releases. Zorg voor promo en voor de oogjes op je profielen. En ga dan pas iets droppen in plaats van the other way around. Naast dat hebben we een aantal van zijn tracks kort samengevat. Of kwamen erachter hoe ze tot stand zijn gekomen. En alle tracks van vanavond zijn allemaal exclusives en onderdeel van zijn aankomende projecten. Want het is een bezig bijtje. Hij vertelde dat hij soms tracks binnen 20 minuten schrijft. En soms meerdere per dag. En dat tikt aan. Als artiest zijnde weet je dat de ene dag heb je heel veel inspiratie en de andere dag weer niet. En ook dat kwam te sprake. En naast dat vertelde hij kort over zijn journey. Hoe hij is begonnen met muziek. Wie zijn inspiratiebronnen zijn. En voor de rest moet je het allemaal afwachten tot de blogpost van maandag. Maar met dat gezegd te hebben, ga ik overschakelen naar Engels. Yes sir, that was already the first hour of the Moody Without Music stream, episode 17, here on Warsaw Radio Live, the only station you show love, you get love. Today we are showing love to ELZ, my newly found brother from another mother, and besides being a dope, very dope artist, he seems to be a very inspiring person as well, and besides that a very smart one as well. Because for those who just tuned in, you missed the first part of the conversation with today's guest, and also missed out on how smart he is, because we talked about his journey and his previous releases, and we found out that he's a smart man, because even though he wasn't sure about the outcome on his go for the first place, he also planned a release of a new song, and that's a smart thing to do. Be strategic with your moves, and yeah, don't do things rationally or whatever. But yeah, we found out that he's very, very productive, and he's working on multiple projects at the moment. In about 20 minutes, we're gonna find out when these projects are gonna be dropped, because I'm sure there are people who are waiting for it. If we go by the music we already heard, bangers after bangers. With that being said, we still have a couple of songs before we have the second conversation, and we also had two songs after the second banger or third banger of our guest, which was called Grand Entrance, and it sure was. After that, we had Unruly Whiny from the UK with Bad Things, Leroy from Amsterdam, the Netherlands with Situation, on which he taps in Skinto and Melissa and Imani, and we closed down the first hour with Trenches by Sec Inc. featuring Young Ads. And after I shut my mouth, we're gonna kick off the second hour with two Dutch songs, one from the States, one from the UK, a collaboration between the UK and the Netherlands, and then we have two more from the Netherlands before we gonna go to the next banger of today's guest. So stick around, stay tuned, because like I said, a lot of bangers in store. And before I forgot to mention, make sure to tune in tomorrow as well for a new episode of the Beat Battle, which is now live every Wednesday but aired on Saturday still on the station. After that, 7 p.m. we have Who the LK Presents. We have two, by the way, because at 5 p.m. we also have an episode of Who the LK Presents. So stick around, tomorrow. And then we're gonna close down the weekend with yet another episode. This time it's with me and Huda LK, and that will be at 7 p.m. as well. So make sure to be there. And with that being said, let's go back to the music. It's your boy IBJ. You're listening to the Moody Without Music stream here on Warsaw Radio Live, the only station you show love, you get love.
Beats by S2EP. Hoe zie je mij? Soms twijfel ik aan ons, maar mijn liefde schijnt nog feller dan de zon. Verdien je mij of verlies je mij? Onze toekomst is verleden tijd.
Draped up, dripped out, you know what I'm talking about. Shaped up, shipped out, that's what life is all about. Draped up, dripped out, you know what I'm talking about. Shaped up, shipped out, that's what life is all about. Draped up, dripped out, you know what I'm talking about. Shaped up, shipped out, that's what life is all about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For those who are listening from the Netherlands, I apologize for this. I'm not gonna do a quick recap in Dutch at all because I wanna use all the time we got with today's guest. Time flies as always, and I apologize for that also towards my guest. But with that being said, I'm gonna put in the claps and bring you back in because again, I wanna hear you out. And the claps are still running. 5 seconds, and then we're gonna break down and all about else.
Alright.
Welcome back, fam. The claps are over.
What's up? What's up?
Thanks for being patient with me.
No problem, dog.
Why, have you heard by any chance the music?
Yeah, I heard a little bit of it. I was in and out, but I heard some of it. Actually, me and my homeboy were listening to it together. My homeboy B Mac.
Thank you for tuning in, both of you. Yeah, normally I have a more rounded up playlist with music from the States as well, but it couldn't be in the same playlist as yours. It wasn't comparing to it, so I stuck to just a handful and filled it up with Dutch music. But I'm glad you liked it.
Man, that's my praises too, man. Thank you.
No, for real, man. Like I said, I didn't check all of the music you sent me, but I already had two of those beforehand because of She Real. So
Yeah.
I knew both of those bangers. So I was checking the other songs and was, nah, this doesn't fit the playlist of the day. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna stick with my handful of songs which I do like and then fill it up with Dutch music since that's what I do.
Word, word.
But yeah, those were some bangers, fam. For
Appreciate
real.
it, man.
For real. Let's break them down, man. Let me see which one we started off with. Um, no, we already broke down Grand Entrance with damn that was fire. But Southern has hospitality and my English is gibberish, so I hope I pronounced that right.
Yeah,
But that's a completely different vibe, fam.
that was produced by my homeboy Point 1500. You know what I'm saying? Point guard. And when we got to I say the meat and potatoes of the recording process of my album, it's like, all right, you doing all the flashy rapping where you just showing that you got the skill of rap, but now it's time to let the people know you a little bit. So
Hmm.
let's talk about real life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So Southern hospitality was like, I spoke on my kids, my grandparents, my dad, my peoples, just how I came up. And I feel like that's one of my favorite songs out of all the songs that I've recorded.
I
Uh,
was vibing to it, man.
Appreciate it.
And this is gonna be on your upcoming project or projects because we
Yeah,
already found out that there are multiple coming.
yeah, it's gonna be on one of them, and one of them is totally produced by Point Guard. That's my main
Okay.
producer. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one that's probably going to come out 2021. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
I plan on probably dropping a project in November, and then you know let that breathe for a little while before we, drop some more visuals and drop some more music as well.
So when is the first release planned?
I'm planning to do it November 5th. That's my plan. And,
Okay.
hopefully, as long as everything goes smooth, which it has been, that'll be the date that I drop unnamed
Okay.
project. I don't even got a name for it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So on November 5th, the entire project will drop. And
Yeah.
how many songs will that project contain? Do you already know?
Uh, about 10, maybe 11, but 10 for sure.
And a particular vibe, or if you can, I don't wanna
It's a mix,
already had the exclusive song, so don't
Yeah,
say anything
it's
which you can't say yet.
nah. I can say whatever. It's a
Okay.
mix. I'm rapping, I'm singing, I'm doing all types of shit up there because I just want people to know. I want people creativity. You know what I'm saying? Or, I would like to be seen as an artist. I mean, I feel like I'm a dope rapper, but I
You
can do
are.
more. So I just want people to see all aspects of what I can do.
Okay. So this first project, is it more vocals than actual bars?
Nah, it's both. It's a mix because I just can't stay away from the bars. Like Grand Entrance. Grand Entrance is probably gonna be the first song up there. That's nothing but bars. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, facts. And I do have to listen again to Southern Hospitality because I brought you in since I want to have all the time we could get. But yeah, it was a completely different vibe, and like you said, an honest track as well. And is that what you want to do more? So more personal things, or what do you want to keep it in balance? What's in store?
Keep it balanced. Keep it balanced. But the personal music is the thing that people can relate to more. So I try to I try to keep a batch of those, and it just lets people because people buy into you as a person, like you're a
Facts,
product. You know what I'm saying? When you're
facts.
doing this music thing, and people want to know who you are and hear your story. You know what I'm saying?
True. And that's why I like to have a honest conversation with the people who are joining me instead of a setup 15 questions interview which you already answered 20 times.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So what do people don't know yet about you, which you're gonna share in the project without sharing too much?
People don't know about me. I don't know because I'm a pretty open person, man. But
Okay.
you can see my values in my music. Like I love my kids more than I love anything, more than music, dog. Like
That's
if
beautiful
it
in the way
comes
it should
to a
be, man.
day where they say when they're older and they be like, they need their time, it's over. Cause I had enough time to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I feel like you'll when you listen to my music, you'll know that I'm a confident MC. You'll know that I have a heart, and you'll know that I love my family. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like these are values that need to be instilled in some of the people coming up today. Not to sound like an old head or
Facts.
nothing, but
No, no, no,
you
but you're
need
speaking
some type of
facts.
guidance. And if you go on, because I got songs where I talk my ignorant shit too. But if
Hmm.
you go and sell some poison, you have an obligation to also, you know, do something positive too. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Hmm. Yeah, and that's what's missing in nowadays mainstream industry, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what do you how do you feel about mainstream industry or in general? Because it doesn't all suck, but the majority does. So, how you feel about
I
today's
love
music?
I love it, man, because I feel like everything grows, and I feel like in every stage of music, there was always a batch of music that like, I fuck with this, or I like this. I don't know if I can curse up here, but I
Yeah, you
like
can.
this, and I don't like this. Like, no matter when I was listening to music, I had a batch of people that I vibe to their music, then I had a batch of people that I kind of don't vibe with this, and it's
True.
like that now. Like shit. I mean, there's plenty of artists mainstream. I like the baby. I like Young Thug. I like Future, but I also like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. I like the bar guys too. Meek Mill. I like different, and it's nothing wrong with. I just feel like there's space for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you, but to be fair, I think there's too much poison music nowadays in today's industry, man.
Yeah,
And a lot of that music um, doesn't contain any message,
substance.
and
Yeah,
your yes, a substance, and
yeah,
yours does,
yeah.
which is why our station in general, so the entire War Storage Radio, we focus on people like you, the independent people,
Hmm.
because those or the majority of those, like yourself, do have
Yeah,
the message and an actual substance to the music.
yeah.
So how you feel about being independent versus being signed at a label? Would you like to be signed?
I would like to stay independent. I just want to grow my fan base because I like to be in control. And
Hmm.
just like I said, I love my family. So I want to be in control of when I move around and how I move and when I got to be here and there versus when you work for the machine, you basically, you got to do what they say when they say it, just like any other job. You know what I'm saying? Do you
Facts,
want to be the boss or do you want to be an employee?
facts. So it's a recurring thing mostly on the Huda show. So how you feel about the machine? Because to be fair, we as a station are a machine as well. We
Yeah,
as a whole, as independent artists and yeah, artists in general, are an industry by itself.
yeah, that's a fact. But I feel, I don't know. I guess it's just what you're trying to get out of it because independently, it might take you longer to reach your goals, but you'll at the end of the day, you'll own more of yourself than if somebody gets you hot, which and rightfully so, because if I get you hot before anybody knows you, that's not free. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to get the best splits if you were nobody and then they put the machine behind you and and they push you a certain way and you take off. It's going to look good, but all the time it doesn't work out for the artist in the
No,
long run. They
because you
might
got carried.
yeah, facts. So you might not own your music later on down the line because you took the quick money up front.
Yeah,
You
the
know what I'm
easy
saying?
road. So
So
what it all comes down to, the machine pretty much comes down to money,
yeah.
because we
Which
live
you
in
need. You really need money to.
yeah,
So I
facts.
blame nobody for doing what they got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because shit, I ain't never had nobody offer me $1 million or $3 million.
Nah, me
So
neither.
I can't tell you what I would do if I ain't
Yeah,
never seen. I've never been offered that,
facts.
and it's
No, me
hard to
neither.
turn. I'm pretty sure it's hard to turn around and walk away from it. But
True.
you know,
But
so
you, for instance, are on your way to it. So even though you see this sounds maybe too negative, but even though you see the light of getting big, would you still sign a $1 million deal?
I mean, I feel like it'll be negotiable at that point if I get to a certain point where we can make it make sense, where it's like an even split or close to an even split, and you can take me to the next level or take me where what I deem is the next level for me. I don't mind working with somebody, but I wouldn't want to just, you know, take a major deal where I'm getting no royalties and you know
Yeah,
I just take a lump sum of money up front and then I'm getting screwed. Like I was watching an interview of the dude from the Lion King. He said he sung all the songs for young Simba on the Lion King movie, and he could have took $2 million up front, but his mom was like, "Nah, we're gonna take such and such up front, and then you guys just pay us forever,
yeah,
like
the royalties. Yeah,
royalties." So
yeah,
he's still getting checks off of a movie that came out 20, 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's the type of thing that I want to do as far as owning my stuff, you know?
And that's where a lot of people, and especially younger artists, slip up because they see a big sum of money and they think, okay, I made it.
Yeah.
But after that million or even 200,000, whatever they get, they have to wait for a monthly payment, which is just a cut of the pie.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I feel you when someone offered you $1 million that you would question yourself for a second. But on the other hand, there are, especially nowadays, more ways to get to your destination.
Yeah, that's a fact, especially with social media, man.
Facts.
People,
That is a machine.
yeah,
If you want to advertise, you still have to pay for it. But
yeah,
if
which
you
is,
if you have a following and yeah,
yeah,
they can share it.
facts. All you need is a certain. I just want to build a big enough fan base that I can sell to and make it profitable. Cause I ain't rich to me is living comfortable and being able to go as and come and go as I please, and I don't got nobody on my back. You know, you know how it is if you got to go to work. You feel me?
Hmm.
That I just
Unfortunately, yeah.
I'm not a good person of I'm not a good employee, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
with you. I'm with you.
I
I can
like to
stick
be on
around
my
for
own
maybe a half
time.
a
Yeah,
year and then
yeah.
yeah, I'm
Because
done
I'm
with
not
it.
built for that, and everybody ain't peace to the people who do it, you know.
Hmm.
But it's not for everybody, you know. Everybody
Facts.
has their own path in life, and I'm gonna get to where I'm going. To my plan is to get where I'm going to where I don't have to. I'm the man who makes the decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So
And hopefully pass it on to your kids.
yeah, that's a
Build an
fact.
empire for yourself and not yeah, because that's the thing for working for someone else. The only one who really benefits from it are the people you're working for.
Exactly. You making their dreams come true
Hmm.
instead of making your own dreams come true.
Facts. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself with my family and some a little bit of cash in my pocket, living good, smoking good, and just enjoying life. You feel me? That's where I see myself. My life, I'm blessed. So first of all, I don't want to make it seem like because I'm doing good right now. You know what I'm saying? But 5 years from now, we all want elevation. So I plan to be on the next level of my life in 5 years or less. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully, but would you still make music in 5 years? Because then it
Yeah.
would be
If
over
people,
15 years.
as long as there's a fan base for it, I'll do it forever. As long as people are going to gravitate to it. You know what I'm saying?
So what
I
would you do if it wasn't for music?
If it wasn't, I love music so much, bro. I feel like if I wasn't the face, I can help somebody else get. I feel like I know what it takes to get to the next level, and I can help somebody else do it if I can't do it for myself. And I'm a songwriter. Songwriters can write forever.
True.
And again,
Facts.
all you got to do is be right one time.
Hmm.
I could write one hit and be good. You know what I'm
True.
saying?
True.
And usually when you write one hit, it goes around like, damn, who wrote this? And then
Another one comes.
musicians are reaching out. Yeah, they start reaching out for you. So
So
I
do you
would
got any
write.
plans to in the future to build your own? I don't want to sound label because that's maybe too industry. But would you like to build something for that to help other artists? Since you mentioned it.
Yeah, I would in the future, but I feel like I can't really help nobody till I help myself. As far as being able to put my full attention to somebody else and help them grow when I'm trying to grow myself, or I don't have all the means to make sure that I can do everything to get them to the next level.
Hmm. Fair
I
enough.
I would remove my at that point when I start doing that, I would probably be done doing music myself and focused on, like trying to push somebody else to the top. You feel me?
Fair
And I'm
enough.
not saying that I don't. I help people now. So on a big scale, like where I can really, really help you get to where you
Okay.
go.
Well, And now for the old man talk, because we're living in the now, and you're planning on great things in the now or in the near future. And one of those is the unnamed project for now. Is the next, which will also be the last song, is it also part of the project?
You said is the last song?
Yeah, so I got one more song left, which you sent me, as Fire. Will it be
Oh
on that
yeah,
project as well?
that will be on the first project as well. That's featuring Keita Bananas and Boogie three times, my homie. We all from Virginia, man. I love Virginia, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
represent it, man.
I try to do something with everybody who I think is dope for real, you know. So this is one of those joints where it's like, yeah, I feel like I picked the right people to do it with me. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Yeah.
And it's a it's a recurring feature as well, right? Oh, let me rephrase that. So the song with Kita Bananas.
Yeah.
This will
Keita.
be part of the upcoming November 5th project, right? So not the project you are working together on.
The the greatest is going to be on the second project, but
Okay.
this one is going to be on the first one, which is coming in November.
Okay.
But yeah, if you see me, anything that I do, 9 times out of 10, you going to see some of the same people: Southside Yoko, Keita Banana, Sig Mike, Boogie. It's just crew love. You know what I'm saying? Like people who I really vibe with musically.
And if it works, why change it, right?
Yeah, facts.
So I almost forgot about to mention it. How did you and Shireel connect it?
The contest, bro. The Hot 97 joint. You know, I was the only person who made it to the finals who won't from New York.
Okay.
So I came up and for the first episode. Matter of fact, me and She Real, I was two. She was on episode 3, but they shot both of those episodes on the same day. So after we
Okay.
shot my episode, I actually stayed and watched her episode too. And I was like, oh man, she is crazy. You know what I'm saying? She's
Hmm.
crazy, bro. So she was one of the ones who I was looking at like, yeah, it's gonna be a dog fight if she make it to the finals and I make it to the finals. But you know,
So when is that
neither one
collaboration
of
coming?
us ended up winning the show, but we got, we did our things. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me?
Yeah, yeah, you still got something out of it.
Yeah, facts.
So when are you gonna collaborate?
Hopefully soon, man. I try to make it organic, and when I be writing my songs, sometimes it'll be like, I can hear this person on it, and when I get one of those or a couple of those, because usually when I do my features, when I ask artists to do something with me, I try to send them like 4 references to so you can pick one, like
Mm-hmm.
if you
Yeah,
which one you really
maybe
vibe
yeah,
with. You feel me?
facts.
So I want to do something like that for her and see if she would kindly jump on one of them for me.
I,
You feel
I
me?
think it would be a great combination, man.
Yeah,
You
she's
both got
dope, dog.
bars and substance within the bars,
Yeah,
so that will be yeah. Both of you can go either way. So I'm looking forward to those collaborations as well. We still got.
yeah.
Let me see. We still got 4 minutes 40 left. Before we're gonna go to all the social medias and ways to find your music and you, is there anything else you wanna touch on before we run out of time?
I can't really think, man. Shout out to you for having me for one, and keep on standing up for the indies, man, because
We will.
that
I
is dope,
promise. I
man.
promise.
That is dope, dog, for
Huda will
real. So
only make me stick around if I do so. Nah, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Well, no, but we really focus on the independent artists because all the industry artists has already got their shine, and most of
yeah,
them don't even deserve it. So we try to put the light on the right people like yourself. So shout out to you, fam, and thanks again for joining me today. Again, we still got a couple of minutes, so don't think I'm running you off. But yeah, time flies. Again, thanks for joining me. But before we run out of time, how can people find you?
Yeah, social media, man. Instagram, L's Money Music. ELZMoneyMuzik, and YouTube to check my content. Check my visuals. You can see my freestyles, everything up there. Some of my music is L's Money Music 757. You gotta subscribe to my joint, and follow what I got going on. You feel me?
Subscribe, man. Subscribe. Yeah, and I pretty much want to ask you the same thing, pretty much to the side. 1 second, I slipped up for those who are watching the visuals. You didn't saw that frame. I apologize. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, but yeah, I want to ask you to do the same to subscribe to the website, because again, we are a machine as well.
Yes, sir.
So, and we are the only station where you show love, you get love. So if you do that, we make sure that we put in your music just a bit more than other artists.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna subscribe, dog. This
And
dope.
also keep me posted about the meta. So as soon as you drop the songs, send us yeah, just send us the songs once you fixed all the data, and once we play the songs, you automatically get the royalties you deserve. Sorry for the gibberish, but yeah, like I said, we try to work fair. You work hard for your craft, so we like to get you the things that you deserve and get you some money in the back.
Appreciate it.
Uh, with that being said, we still got 140 left, fam.
Yeah,
What do you
and
want to do with it?
I got a couple of projects on streaming on all platforms. If you type in L's Money Music all summer, you can check out that EP. I got a couple singles up there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just get in tune, man. Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Google Play, L's Money Music. Check that shit out, man.
Can you spell it out again for those slow mofos?
It's
It's
ELZ.
also in the screen, but we also have only audio listeners.
Yeah, it's ELZMoneyMuzik. L's Money Music, man.
Dope, fam. Again, thanks for joining me. Would you like to announce the next and final song?
The final song is Aspire featuring Keita Bananas and Boogie. Shout out to the ones, man. And shout out to bro for having me on here, bro. And I hope to be back soon, man.
I will be more than happy than welcome you in the future, man. Especially when you drop it, holler at me and we see how the schedule is and make something happen. But
That's
yeah,
the
thanks again for for joining me. Thanks for all those who will tune in. Make sure to tune in tomorrow as well and Sunday for more bangers on War Stories Radio Weekend. And this was your boy IBJ representing for the Moody Without Music stream. I'm out.
Yeah.
Lord knows I got that fire in me. That's for sure, man. Damn, I had a blast, man. He's gone for now, but hopefully he will be back in the future because I had a blast. I hope you had too. For those who are listening from the Netherlands, I apologize for not translating it into Dutch if you wasn't following it, but you won't following this part either. But stay tuned for the blog post. With that being said, the weekend just started, man. Tomorrow we got three bangers of shows. We got the beat battle, which aired live last Wednesday on his Facebook. After that, two bangers of shows by Huda LK Presents. And then, last but not least, on Sunday, we have an additional show on which yours truly, alongside Huda, will interview yet another dope artist. So, with that being said, make sure to tune in these next couple of days. And I want to thank you for tuning in today. I had a blast, like I said. ELZ, thanks again for joining me. Shireel, shout out to you for the hookup. And yeah, see you next week.